If those models stay still and we get a significant amount of ice this weekend, driving, of course, is going to be hazardous, especially on bridges and overpasses.
Yeah, with that said, crews are already making plans to pre-treat the roads out there. News 19's Ariana Clay gives us an inside look at what's going on.
So what does it actually take to prepare South Carolina's roads for winter weather before the first flake even falls? Well, one of the key places where preparation happens is from a mega salt dome right here in Columbia, ran by the South Carolina Department of Transportation.
Behind us is the DOT Central Salt Dome. It stores about 10,000 tons of salt.
Tony Magwood, district maintenance engineer for DOT, says crews use this salt for de-icing roads and bridges around the state. Now, this is one of two major central salt domes in South Carolina, with additional salt storage facilities and other locations in each of the state's 46 counties. DOT says statewide they have more than 1,200 pieces of snow equipment ready to deploy in case of snow. And preparation doesn't start the day of the storm. Crews say they begin tracking potential winter weather days in advance.
Obviously, weather forecasts change daily. When the threat gets on the radar for the local meteorologists, that obviously translates into us making sure we're prepared.
One of the main tools used ahead of freezing temperatures is salt brine, a mixture made right here.
Salt brine is a solution of just water and salt we use to pre-treat our roadways and for de-icing.
Once applied, the brine dries on two roads and bridges, helping prevent ice from forming.
That water freezing at 32 degrees, we'll get another 3 to 4 degrees of reprise before we have any issues on that roadway. So this is a great treatment for making sure we're prepared for any snow and ice.
Crews were seen weighing the salt in boxes so they know how much to place onto the roads. And Magwood says the trucks move at a slower speed on the roads when pre-treating them, so drivers should always use caution around one. DOT crews say they'll continue monitoring conditions through the weekend and are ready to respond as needed. In Columbia, Ariana Clay, News 19 WLTX.
And if we get ice this weekend, widespread power outages are very likely, and depending on how much ice we get, those outages could be lengthy. The best thing to do right now is to plan ahead. First responders say it's a good idea to have non-perishable foods, water, flashlights, and a first aid kit on standby. Firefighters say not to use candles inside your home because of the fire risk. Make sure your cell phone is fully charged, and if you plan to use a generator, only use it outdoors, at least 20 feet away from your home and any windows, because of the threat of carbon monoxide poisoning. You'll also want to disconnect your appliances and electronics if you get a power outage. This is going to help avoid a potential power surge when the power comes back on. Now, if you need to report a power outage in your area, you can call or submit a report online to your power company.